Oh, hi. Today we're going to be talking about the Flash timeline and how it hurts my brain so much. So let's get to it. So imagine this is the first timeline ever since season 1, episode 15. Alright, we have this. All the events should be right here. All the events right there. All of them. So there's all the events. But then, right in episode 16, Weather Wizard, whatever his name is. Weather Wizard created a huge, he took Joe hostage, beat him up, broke his leg, and then he decided to create a huge tsunami that went for the land. So we can say that's here. Tsunami. Right there, tsunami. Alright. So there's a tsunami when it happened. And then the Flash, he ran so fast that he went back in time. So we got a redo. But in this redo, he ended up creating a new possible future timeline. So now we have another timeline. Because let me tell you what happens in this timeline. So first of all, the Weather Wizard never actually created the tsunami. He never created it in this timeline because before, while Weather Wizard was planning to take Joe in this place, I guess, he was planning, and then the Flash just found him magically. So, yeah, we could say that in this new timeline, he found Martin right there. They lock him up, but here's the thing: he then tells Wells that he went back in time, and that I don't think Wells liked that very much. So. Yeah, so we're still in the same timeline. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. So until we can say all of these future events right here throughout episode 16 through let's see here, 17. Season 2, episode 17, he went back in time. He went back in time to get Wells's help, aka Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash. So just don't watch this if you don't want spoilers. I'll put that in the thumbnail. So he goes back in time to get help from Thawne because he wants to get fast enough to defeat Zoom. But he doesn't know how to do that quite yet. So he needs something that can help him defeat. Let me just show you this timeline real quick. Yeah, I don't think you guys can really see it that well, but yeah, whatever. I'll make it zoom in there. Okay, so now he goes back in time to get Wells's help, but this is Hartley time, maybe episode 13, 14, I don't know, 14 maybe. So, he, goes back in time to get his help, but then so they catch Hartley, and then they end up, just like he did right here, when he found Martin and he went back in time and found him. He started changing stuff, not doing the same stuff he did. That's what he exactly did. They didn't, when they found Hartley, they got Hartley, before, he had E-bombs inside his little things that could help him hear or something. I don't know. It's little, yeah. And then he stick them. Just go. Yeah. Yeah. So he just told them to scan for E-bombs, and he found some. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say he was also getting chased down by a time wraith. So that's another important time wraith. Time wraith. So in doing this, it creates another timeline. But people were like, wait, nothing changed though. No, look, I can only tell you one thing that changed really, because so one thing that changed was Hartley was no longer a prisoner. Hartley was not a Harley wasn't a prisoner anymore. Yeah, so we got that. Whatever. I don't care about the arguing. So Harley was no longer a prisoner, because before he was a prisoner, prisoner. No, he was like prisoner of the Flash. He was in the pipeline. But in this timeline, they let him go. They let him loose. So, yeah, they let him loose. So that's kind of weird. So the next time he time travels, I think was... Okay, I'm back. I had to figure out when was the last time he time traveled. I mean, not the last time, but like the third time. The third time was actually huge. Flashpoint. Let me, editor, just put like Flashpoint right above there. Alright, so then in Flashpoint, he, like, after Zoom killed his dad, don't you dare watch this if you're gonna get spoilers. But I bet you're not, because this was like 6 years ago. No, 5. Yeah. No, 6 years ago. I don't care. So after Zoom killed Barry's dad, his dad, he So he was feeling really lonely. So he just created this thing called Flashpoint. Yeah. So this, let's just say, this was when his dad killed right there. And then let's say right about here. Flashpoint creates a whole nother timeline, which leads into another timeline. So yeah, so let's look at this. So first of all, in this new timeline, his parents aren't dead. He stopped Reverse Flash from killing his mom, which prevented everything that happened to him. Like, Zoom never happened. Okay? So, yeah. So, in doing this, he never, just like in season 1, at the end of season 1, Thawne, aka Dr. Will, I don't know, Reverse Flash, Thawne, gave him a chance to go back in time to save his mother from him. Okay, so that's like in season 1. But that's after Tsunami. Yeah. So Flashpoint actually impacted a lot because he never went to live with Joe or Iris. So Iris barely even knows him, and they never kissed at the end of season 2. Whatever. I don't care about that moment. So I only care about the action. All right, let's go. Okay, so let's say Flashpoint starts here. Flash. Flashpoint. Right there. Right there. Parents aren't dead anymore. So let's just say here. This is like 3 months in. Because in 3 months in I thought that he redid it. Redid everything. So right here is when he undid everything. But in doing so, he caused new threats to enter. Flashpoint sucks. Yeah. So in doing this, new villains have entered. Like there's this guy named Alchemy in season 3. And he can bring back every meta that was in Flashpoint. That's insane. So right here. Right there.
Would you please say something? I think what Caitlin is saying in her own spectacularly angry way.
At the bottom. Okay, so yeah. So Flashpoint was another time when he time traveled.
Dr. Wells, I doubt
Yeah. So then after he defeated Savitar, he didn't time travel in season 4, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. Besides from in season 3, he went to the future. Yeah. So now yeah. The only time he time traveled ever again was either to see Nora or Bart. There was another one though, but it didn't even affect the timeline because this time travel was like he went back in time to season 3, 2, 1 to stop Cicada. So yeah, that's really what all I can explain without my head bursting open. So yeah, hope you guys like this video and goodbye. Hey, give me back my pistol.